And I'm back. Man, had to do some troubleshooting issues because apparently this next game does not want to work on Windows 10. You have to run it in Windows 8, which is weird because when I first got it, I've played this game long time back, like last year, uh, and it worked just fine on Windows 10. Now it doesn't. I think you have to run it as Windows 8 because of an update. Anyway, this game is called VA-11 Hall Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Or it's just code for, well, not code, but I don't even know. It's Valhalla. That's how you pronounce it. Almost leet speak. uh, yeah, it's a fucking kind of like text RPG bartending game. You know, that sounds really weird when I say it out loud, but you'll see. It's really fucking badass. I really like it. I beat it. You actually get a new game plus, but I'm gonna start a new game anyway. So anyway, here we go. Hopefully it works. I had to not make it full screen, which is fine. I don't need it full screen. I don't even know. Well, I mean, it was full screen last time. It worked just fine. So anyway. Yeah, bartending game, Cyberpunk. It's got a fucking amazing soundtrack. Glitch City. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. Isn't that every Cyberpunk feature? This place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights, stand that's going too fast. Here, brutality in all forms is everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, some to their families, even studies. Otherwise, look for escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. You are this girl. Small road just seconds away from Main Street, somewhere near the slums, you can find Hall A of V. It's a mouthful. We just call it Valhalla. God, the text is scrolling fast. I'm not clicking anything either. Small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. Here's where the story unfolds. It's a text-based game, but man, sprite works great. A lot of love's been put into it. Some drinks, some snacks, enjoy. Don't worry, I got my drink. You know it. Pop top again. I don't want the music to be too quiet because the soundtrack's great. Fucking awesome. Psst. Hey, over here. Ooh! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have been a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what a brighter side of things is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. Totally. Oh, yawn, just a dream. There's something near the door. I'm actually going to turn my volume down just a smidge. I don't want to be too loud. Primera. The first. They're not kidding. This game is best when you're drinking yourself. Do you remember ship to Shining Fingered? G Gundam joke. God damn it. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. So who is that letter from? Nobody. 4, by the way, is her cat. I don't know if it really talks or not, but it's kind of like a silent narrator. The best part about this game is all its like nuances and text and stuff. Mass immigration continues as. Don't even need a controller, you can just play this with mouse, clicky and scrolly. It's very easy, very comfortable. With inflation rates is among the highest in the world, the constant shortages. Oh, you can do that too. Shortages of basic groceries and rampant violent crime glitch city citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learned somewhere elsewhere. I found that rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for a city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wonderlanders. I'm going to be doing a moderate amount of narrating since there is no voices, obviously. I'll try to do my best, but if you thought Alice_Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet made the impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release a whole database this January. The group declared during the stream, Shallow Threats. Question, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and he's not afraid of a possible leak of email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. Rabbit costumes during the stream from Anthro to a bunny girl. The purpose was to show the love and respect for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. God, I'm off to a terrible start. We want to follow example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but I'll tell you if it does. Probably just show Cyborg in heels. Oh, I'm not even like reading what she's saying. Because this is you over here. You're Jill. So here's a massive stage show about Cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Not the love about it, it's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Oops. That's music, we'll get to that soon. Oh man, I need to go... Let's go all the way to 6 and just save here. Okay, I don't need that. It's good. Go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? You let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's the boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something. Yes, that you look distracted, very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention that 2 days ago, I found out the bar's at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet. I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. Oh, internal monologue. Welcome to Final Fantasy VIII. Just kidding. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill? Is Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. For the recipe in the navigation bar, yeah, tutorial stuff. Manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells to the right shaker in the center. Gill. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drinks look messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. Yeah, you don't have to worry about, like, wasting stuff in real life. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Wait. Oh yeah, here we go. So let's do a piano man. That's actually the harder one. 2 alkaline. 3 Bronson. This is how you play the game. Well, most of it. This is the action part. Can you do it like this? No, you still can't. You just gotta drag and drop. That's cool. Get ready for live drag and dropping. It's 5. 3 Carmotrines. This is alcohol in the future. Ice. Wait, how do we mix? Oh, mix. I swear I'm not drunk yet. I just took my first sip. Fuck. That's right, you can't let it go too long, because then it becomes like a different drink. It's a very like chill game. I mean, you can't deny that fucking awesome sexy soundtrack. I mean, if you like this kind of music, which you should, damn it. There we go. Here, happy? Yes, very, I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget, you can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. The recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink's already big. Oh, and if our recipe says to use optional Carmotrines, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Yeah, Carmotrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. Doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Oh, I am, yeah. Hey, guys! Oh boy, who's that? I don't know. I found her while I was out shopping. These terrible voices. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside of the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that? That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Believe in me that believes in you. You think Chief knocked her out? That's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna make him more of a, yeah, dude. Fucking crannies are still imprinted in my head at the moment. We'll just need to keep it quiet. It seems like she can just be sleeping soundly, not comatose, or she seems to be. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yeah, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman that would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? What is this voice? It keeps morphing. Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. That out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all 12 of its slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what the logic behind that decision was. Matting words, fuck it. Anyway, this is a jukebox, it's kinda nice. Oh. Oh. Yes. This song right here reminds me of Dire Dire Docks from like Super Mario 64 a little bit, the opening anyway. Neo Avatar. I'm very picky when it comes to the music. All of it's good though, but in its own way. But you have to put 12 songs before you can even do it, so... I used to like have all the ones memorized which ones I liked. I was like, I like this one, this one, this one. I would just switch up their order. It's kind of funky. I like that one, I think. Sounds familiar. Any ones that are familiar are probably the ones I like. You belong to the city. No. Sounds like Nine Inch Nails. It does. Very industrial. I won't always take the song picking songs this way. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy though. By name, B for beer. So let's make this a big one, because I think that's what you need. It's all about how you make it, is depending on how good your score will be. 4. And 8, I think. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck! What did I do wrong? Okay. 1, 2. Four, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. How did I fuck this up? There we go. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good. In fact, nice job. It's like an alternate universe J.J. Jameson. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? Oh god, yeah. No wonder I was getting J.J. Jameson vibes. You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice_Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And the clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculation or copycats. I can't read your newspaper daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think I'll help them make them full-time employees. Just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to that list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. Desensitized? When I started in this job, they only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's fun. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easy to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you who avoid the murder stories will see them. That brings the money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone likes a certain something that should be sodomized. The worst part about it is they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. You're being too harsh. What about... Oh wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists in your page are annoying. See? The kid on Restaurant Critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying him for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sent him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Do you look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Well, time to do it again. It can be a little repetitive, but it's still really good. 5, 6, 7, 8. What makes it so fucking charming is that the dialogue's good. You really, like, get invested in the world, if you don't like that sort of thing. Let's see, 8 to 4, yeah, 4 again. And 2. Here. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Alright. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not ones that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. It's pretty fucking true. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying. Not wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if I saw this guy in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. But even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this community judge bitching over what some girl was wearing in the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. This problem exists because they're the only ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays nice guy is actually really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. What are we gonna do tonight, Brian? Sarcasm wastes my time and my money and energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We'd have you ghostwriting. Half our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway. Eventually, the people from stories would like to know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, and it's too general, but Mr. Donovan, nah, that's more like it. Referring to me, to the man in front of him, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I do want them to fear me, not because of not because I'm their boss, but because I'm the name appearing in their paycheck. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I think I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something? What was it? Drink, another one, do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. It's lots of reading. I knew what I was getting myself into, but damn, I'm actually doing it. And trying to make my voice not go stale. I suppose I don't have to, but I like narrating, it's fun. It's such a good game too. Simple, saying it over and over, but I really can't praise it enough. Fuck. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. What? Give me one beer. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? Call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain. There are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastard thinks they're so important because they put their money in their company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing all the silliest stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! Make sure it keeps stuff spicy while there's still production quality, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks! I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject their ideas. They'll know who the hell Mr. Donovan T. Dawson is! Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. Never heard from him again. Jail! Yes? God, I just cannot pen the voice I want to do for this guy down. What the hell happened in the bathroom? kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You think the short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't get this. Yeah. Whatever, I'm just gonna give him a normal voice. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. What's a gut punch? I want to give him a gut punch. So he wants a big one, so it's 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Optional. All aged and mixed. Here. You can actually do it then. Hellhole crack house. It smells like dog urine, so how the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? Payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all, but I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has some decent taste. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's running out. Or Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. I hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide to the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet? Gandamu! Is she related to Char? The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking him out cold all by herself, whatever. That's an achievement and title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. Had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with their bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? What's that? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman who owns a textile company. She got really drunk and started screaming that she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard too much lately. Right up. wanted a big one the first time, so I'm just gonna give him another big one. It sounded really terrible. 4 combo trees. So let's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. It's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked an orgasm? Because it looks like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? Is there such a thing? Gotta pace yourself, Jim. That's my problem, not yours. Give me a French weaver. Nine? Jesus Christ. I don't even know. Can we even do a big one of this? I'm just gonna give him 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. Aged mix. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? What's with all these existential questions? Empty how? Like hungry? Yes. No, empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of me of myself that lacks something. Edge! I could cut these walls with my edge. Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried a sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. Once I burnt through my Christmas bonus, hiring through a moment for an orgy, porn is more amusing and way cheaper. Also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day. What? 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Jesus Christ. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies, at least you shouldn't. Drawing a blank and can't think of anything that might help. Wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me. I've been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. $20.69. I'm just waiting for Alma. You don't know who she is, but I do. Oh fuck, that voice is getting stuck. First it was Magus, now it's this guy. It's now safe to keep playing. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Oh yeah. Um, I'll just do some... Fuck it. Random! Okay then, back in action. Is that $59 for a cup of ramen? Jesus. Good evening! Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist Sei-P Asur-Giri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great, and definitely not as in big. More so, since I have to get up early tomorrow, I can't afford a hangover. I'm sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. Give me that, give me a second. Type, this is kind of when this comes in. Oh wait, no, by flavor. Sweet. Sweet and icy. Let's do Sparkle Star. We want something with ice, I think. The fairy. That's aged. Blue Blast? Okay, on the rocks. Sweet, girly, happy. Yeah, let's do that. Just don't make it too strong, so 6 of this. 4, 5, 6. Rocks. Blended is whenever this comes into play. Just hit mix. Wait for it. It starts going fast. There we go. Here you are. Ah, yes. This is just what I needed. Thanks. Don't get many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with the riots and such? Riots? Oh, no, no, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The one with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with the aftermath. How so? Yeah, I guess that's what a Valkyrie does. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that sometimes I rescue people from places. Yeah, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I have yet to meet someone that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and then there's this time when I was cleaning up after the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring from a fire hydrant, with the light scattered pieces of glass. It was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No? But those are sights, and they are shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you? You actually meant size? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, most frustrated sighs of people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry about it too much. Finish your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let me see what I can find for you. Yeah, this is when it comes in the... Oh, classy. Bad touch. Brantini. I think this is what I gave her the first time I played, too. I don't know if it's the right one, but it's the one I always pick. 6, 3, 1. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Ooh. She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the only one I've known for the longest. Or she's the one. Ah! Speak! You can speak! I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Oh, maybe that was wrong. You know my name, I want to know yours. But sure, just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, wait, that's not right. Jillian? Julianne? Do not call me by Julianne, please. Sorry about that. Oh, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? Just stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. You are way too nice. Okay, I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so smell takes me back. She's like one of those people who can always be positive in situations, and Christ, am I not that person. I wish I could be, but... Forgive me if I take sudden breaks in reading. Mostly because I'm drinking too! That aside, it's mostly because something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me while this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they had helped me. Huh, it's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible, and going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right? I guess White Knight is too broad of a term. It's not one specific type. There are many different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle accounting and that stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. I don't know why I laughed. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. That's kinda fucked. You know, to touch on this subject in real life, when I was growing up, there wasn't such a thing. You know, if you got bullied, it was too bad, so sad kind of thing. I mean, maybe you had some people who kind of fucking cared, but there was no, like, any kind of political or, like, social involvement, any kind of anti-bullying or no more bullying or like you see now. You know, I'm 30. That's not too old, but it's definitely not young. And that's not that, you know, I haven't been on this earth that long, and things have really changed. In 10 years, things change a lot. Martini? Oh shit, I just gave her that. I mean, I think bullying is bad because it's, but in also a weird way, and by no means am I defending it. It's also part of, like, just kind of how we are as humans, because not everyone gets raised with an open mind kind of thing. So, like, and people don't like what's different, so you may get someone who is, like, into something that you're not. As simple as that, you know. It's not even harming them or bothering them, but they'll take it upon themselves to bully you because it's different. And people don't like what's different, because different makes people scared. And while I think that sentiment is wrong, and, you know, people react aggressively by, like, saying, oh, hey, I gotta mix this. Take it out on the person who's different, you know, and I don't agree with that. It's fucked up. What do? You know, violence breeds more violence kind of thing. If you stop the bullier with violence, usually it works, to be honest, because usually the person who bullies is just afraid in the first place. So you react violently, defending them or something like that, and they usually back down. But it's just, sadly, kind of how we are as humans. I don't think it'll ever really go away, to be honest. It may subside, or it may just get glossed over with something else. And the focus will be taken off bullying, kind of how, like, she's talking about in the future. But it'll never really go away. And kids are always going to kind of get bullied, I think. I don't think you could ever truly get rid of it. It's very idyllic to say, oh, no more of this, no more of this. You know, I see that a lot. Like, a lot of people campaign for these social things to get rid of the bad actions that other people take. But as long as we're human, on the level that we are human now, then it'll never really go away. No. Anyway, didn't mean to get all serious. See, this is why I like this game. Oh shit. What was that? It sounded like an explosion. Better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Oh, she's coming back. I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might have not been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does this mean that Uncle Ignis' ramblings about the afterlife look like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright then, where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you an organ trafficker? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! Jesus. Murderer, 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 murderer! this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw at her face. I don't fucking know what the fuck she wants. Early, maybe? Something sweet? I see sweet and soft, so that kind of makes me want to pick this. I don't really know what the right one to pick is here. For... I don't know if giving her alcohol is good. So for... What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down, what'd you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God no, I wouldn't even think of it. Stirring makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything to like your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I have to pay lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. Trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. The thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane... Dana? Dana Zane. I'm just gonna say Dana. Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. I think that was the voice I was trying to do originally. Any damage? Hole in the street. Didn't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet papers locker? What about it? Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. It says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this, I offer it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right, it is indeed suspicious on my part, sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through the door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it, you're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Oh god. Woman, just leave! Or drink it! Fucking defensive as hell. That's weird. Jesus Christ. Oh no, I'm sorry, I was just looking at the recording. I was like, man, this is really not taking up any memory compared to most shit. Though something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, actually, I might need one too. Powder Delta just sounds terrible to put into a drink. Five? Okay, yeah, five. 5, 3. Piano Man. Tiny dancer. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist tried to kill him. What did he do, your dad? I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing at a bar when suddenly the pianist left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his med. His dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you, does it? Young Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend that's just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go to a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was just here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. You have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. Worst part is I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants people to have done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work as his server maintenance. That's kind of amazing. Ah! Why are you working there then? Funny. Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering to the whimsy of people's orders. The hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender. I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. She is. So she's so cool and collected. Has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. I'm sure she's been a bit tense last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I did that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime to thank her. Shall I call her? She'll be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. Brantini? Cool. Dialogue! Man, brantinis sure are popular tonight. I served drinks once. It was alright. I wasn't cooked though, I kinda just got shoehorned into it. Hey Jill, is this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kinda happened. One thing led to another and BAM! Bartending. Did you ever get not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being as passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julienne action arcade machine. Well, I don't know where I added action from. She wanted to be a koi fish. Cool, I guess. This music. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess. I'm not gonna forget this anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who was he? Ghost, nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life, isn't that the fucking truth? Some take liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn and makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you. Come again. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? Where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called... or, fuck. So she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up and managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for cleaning the bathroom. Okay, mistakes 0. Oof. Flawless service bonus? Yeah! Perfection! Hollow plant? It's a hollow plant. Oh. It's right there. As you add stuff, it actually puts it in her room, so it's kind of cool. D! Wait. I actually don't know how long I've been doing this video. feels like a while because all the reading. At least I've kind of been into it, so I just haven't really paid attention to the time passed. I normally kind of like go off of like how much total memory has been used to determine how long the video is, but because this game doesn't hardly use any memory. But it's now 12:37 a.m. so I got it in before Anime Friday was over. But now it's Saturday. Shit. Is that a bomb? Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. I'm still kind of like juggling if I want to do some more Storm's Blood here in a bit, but I'll see how I feel. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed Valhalla Cyberpunk bartending action. I really enjoy it, and I will definitely keep this in the slot for Anime Friday along with some Guilty Gear. And well, Disgaea just finished, so I guess it's this and Guilty Gear until I find something else. So thank you for joining me, and I will either be back with more Storm's Blood on its own time, since Anime Friday is over. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, fucking, I'm tongue-tied from reading all that. Or I just won't do anything, and I'll just do something tomorrow, probably Storm's Blood, or some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. And it was fun, so later.